on today's episode. Yeah, I think that's actually going to work. Yeah. I shouldn't say I feel pretty confident because knowing me, something's wrong with it, I'm sure. I'm crossing my fingers, guys. I'm feeling like this is a little too easy. I think I might be breaking the code here. I think I might be doing it. Ooh, purple. What the? How many of these do I have? Hello, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is during the day. I'm so glad that you joined me here today in Shapez 2, and we are going to be working on our task. We just unlocked the painting mixing, so we are going to be mixing this, and I think this is yellow. I think is what this is supposed to be. Yeah, why yellow? So we are doing yellow for the first time today. So yellow, if you look down here at the color mixer, I believe, so they have the colors in between. So if we mix green and red, we will have yellow. If we mix green and blue, we'll get this cyan. If we mix red and blue, we'll get this magenta. And if we mix all three of them together, we'll get white right there in the middle. So we want this yellow. In fact, I think that's the only color we need. And blue. So we will need some green, red, and blue. We'll need all three of them. All right, and I did scope out an area up here to the top. This one here's got our squares that we're going to use, except I think I'm just going to do a swapper, see if I can get the cross diagonal thing with a swapper. Full circle. Windmill, we got red, blue, and green all right here in this area. So I think this is it. So we first start off with, let's go ahead and pin that, yellow windmills. So we will need, let's see, the windmills are up here. And yellow is, what colors again are yellow? Let's see, green and red. Okay, green and red. Green and red. Let's just use these two green and reds. And let's see, where was the windmill? Right there. Okay. So let's bring these down. Let's bring the windmills. In fact, we're always going to need them in this orientation. So let's get that fixed up here and then bring them down into somewhere in here, maybe. And then bring the red and green up. We could color mix them here and then just bring them over from there. So I will get that set up. All right, I got these set up, and so let's see. We've half destroyed. We're bringing down this bottom right corner there, and that's for the 3, because we're going to want full belts of that. And the top left one's here, so same thing. I just added in this rotator here, and so now we have these. So I think we just need to merge these together, all 3 of these and all 3 of these. Let's see, so we've got the merging platform, let's see, stacker right there. And it shouldn't matter which one is facing up or down. So let's just go ahead and input these here. And we can just go like this for this side. And that should get us our shape. Perfect. So now we need to paint these yellow. And I think I was going to bring these down kind of into this area here. So let's go ahead and bring those down. Okay, that should do. So let's get this red and green set up. And then once they're near each other, then we'll get the paint mixer going. All right, so we should have, we got green, we got red. Okay, so let's look at this paint color mixer and see how this works. Oh, this is, okay, so we need 2 per, actually it's gotta be 1 of each, would be my guess, right? So if we've got 4, and then can we stack these on top of each other? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Okay, I like that. So we just need 1 for each of these belts, I think. All right, what kind of design should we do here? So like I said, I think I've got them coming in on the side and then probably going out there. I think we're going to have plenty of room with this double platform. In fact, we might be able to squeeze it down, but we are going to have pipes crossing each other in order to make this work. And I don't want pipes going up or down a level so that we can copy the whole thing up to each single level. So let's see if we just start. Let's just start it and see what we come up with here. Like this. Oops. Ah! Oh man. All right, there we go. All right, so that should give us yellow. Yeah, it's showing it. Let's watch this animation. So it fills up the tank. Oh boy, that's gonna take a little bit to fill up, doesn't it? And then it gives us a nice stir, nice little mix. Then it fills up this tank with yellow. and then it outputs yellow. How do I want to do this? Actually, is that a full... I should look at this. Okay, so this is 7,200, and that's what the pipes... So is that going to do... I'm just trying to see how many fluid mixers do we need per thing then? Because if this... Oh, max is 900 liters per minute. But that's 72. I'm just surprised that it's not telling me how many of these I need per belt. It says that how many billions of this type one fluid launcher can supply or consume. So a fluid launcher will do 2 of them, but for all of this, so if that's 7,200, let me pull up my calculator here. Okay, so this can do 7,200, and this can do 900. So we need 8 per layer in order to fill these completely up. So yeah, we're gonna have to set up a jumping system or something. In order to get these. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's see. We probably need to build them longwise instead. Something like that-ish. But now that I'm looking at this, do these have room to jump? Let's see. They do, sort of. Although, we should just jump it this way. There we go. Because now they're each being filled up by 1. Yeah, I think that's actually going to work. And then, I mean, we might as well output like that. Is that going to keep it filled up for us? I think it will. Ooh, I probably could put this down to 1 platform. Maybe. Although 1 platform is so tiny. Let's just do this. And let's just raise it up. Let's see. So we get every single layer. There we go. And now that will output yellow. And where's our... Okay, so we've got that over there. Okay. Let's bring this over. Okay, so that's the right shape. And then we can attach a space pipe coming over into it like that. And that should do it. That'll get us that shape. And painted, hopefully. Although this is probably going to take a while for this yellow to show up. Okay, while we're waiting for that, we need to get that train set up. Vortex is right here, and I want to come right down through the middle of this like that. Okay, that will get it into the vortex. Now we just need to connect up to that. We're going to need some room to work, but I'm sure we could probably just go like that. And then maybe have a loader down here at the bottom. And that should do it, actually. Boy, that was a lot easier to set up. I remember the first time, if you guys have been with me this whole series, that very first time we tried to work on trains, boy, we had no clue what we were doing. Or at least I did. You probably were like, what are you doing? So yeah, we've got this set up. That's ready to go. And as soon as those make some cargo, they'll be dropping here on these trains, and we should be good to go. So that, now we just need these squares to be the same color. Oh, we should do this whole thing again. So we're gonna need that. And the squares are coming from up there. So we could probably do the squares, paint them here or something like that. Let's do basically the same thing again. Hey, we just got our first delivery there. And you know what? I probably should save this. I might tweak this again, although honestly, it's working. So I don't know. This will be, let's see, do we want it under painter probably? Maybe? What is this, a fluid mixer? Is that what that's called? Color mixer? Yeah, close enough. Yeah. All right. And we're coming in. Oh, what I do want to do, actually, now that I think about it, is I want to design this so that I can bring in paint from both sides. Like either one of these. Although, it really doesn't matter, I guess. If I can come into here, I can come into here, you know? So, it probably doesn't really matter. Something like that-ish. Okay, so this here, we're going to need just the 1 pair. So if I do 3... The tricky part with these is the swapping. So let's build... Let's see. I think I do have a swapper. 3-layer shape swapper. Oh. That's kind of cool. Is that the right orient? Yeah, I think that's the right way. Question is, what is it actually going to do when I bring these in here? Because I think I'm going to need to rotate somewhere. Oh, look at that. That's actually it. That's all of them. However, it would be really nice to keep them upper right, bottom left. So this one is good, and this one is good, but these side ones need to be rotated. You know what? Let's just stick in a new platform. Just like that. Hey, we just got those. Awesome. We're not quite ready on this one, but we will get there. So let's see. We bring in... These ones can just go straight through. Like that. And these ones will need a rotator. Let's see, what orientation? That way. And we need 2 of them. So if we just go like that. Yeah. that was nice. Guys, I feel like I'm getting this game. Of course, I always say something like that and then I end up making some silly mistake. All right, yeah, that's all of them. And those are in the right orientation. So now we just need to paint them yellow. Let's bring them down. Where are we at here? Oh, perfect. Let's just bring them straight down. And we could just throw in the painter right there. And we are good to go. So let's bring these. Well, I don't need this shape anymore. Oh, but we need both. Aha. So we need a merger. Let's not do this so close then. Merger, stacker, same thing. Oh, I already have them on my blueprints thing. 3-layer stacker. I don't think it matters which one's on top, which one's on bottom. So let's stick this like that. Whoops. And this will be our new output. Like that, and we will input like that, and bring this guy down like that. Yeah. That is our shape. Cool. So that will get going. We will need pin pushers. Because if we look at the next shape here, yeah, so it's basically the same exact thing except pin pushers underneath the squares. And since we're traveling this whole distance, I don't want to wait. Like, I don't want to put pin pushers all the way down here. So I think we'll just insert a pin pusher right here. And it's not very... Let's see, where is it? 3-layer pin pusher? Yeah, it's just a single. So that should work just fine. Okay, well now we just got to wait for our 8,000 shapes. This one does have cargo. So if this one doesn't work, we're hosed. But I'm feeling, well... I shouldn't say I feel pretty confident because knowing me, something's wrong with it, I'm sure. Okay, it just takes a while. Okay, cool. While we're waiting, let's just go back and kind of get a plan for the next thing. So this one's just the pins. That's going to be easy. And then we need to merge a blank circle on top of that. So maybe we can get that circle going, which is actually really close. And it's just going to go right in here. So that actually shouldn't be too bad. Let's just go ahead and start mining it. So top. And it's going to come in on the top. So if I just orient it the same way, I could just stick it right here. And we can put this right there. Cool. And then we will need to get blue paint ready for it too, which we might as well paint it as close as possible. And the paint's right there. Wow. Ugh, I'm crossing my fingers, guys. I'm feeling like this is a little too easy for me. But I'm sure I'm going to make a mistake somewhere. Maybe I'm eventually learning from my mistakes, right? Hopefully that's what we're all doing, learning from our mistakes. Hey, all right, we just finished that. Oh, I should have been paying attention because I probably could have dropped some pins under it. Let's see, 3-layer pin pusher. Let's make sure we're in the right orientation, which it looks like we are. Oh, let's get rid of that. And it's just one set of pins. So I think that should do it. We can go ahead and clear all this stuff out. Awesome. I think that is going to give us our shape. Let's see. It'll show. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, fingers crossed. We need 8,000 of them, and hopefully we won't have to wait too long on them. Guys, I'm feeling a little ambitious right now. I think I'm going to do the next one at the same time, because it's just this star, and it just needs to be painted red, then yellow, then white, and then slapped on top of a gray square. I think we could do it while we're waiting on this thing here. So, red first, right? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that just needs a painter. Or, sorry, as long as we're continually updating the color coming into this, then we should be okay. So that just needs a train set up. Yeah, we'll just easily merge that up to that because they're not gonna bog each other down. And we might as well use the blue ones for this guy here. Perfect. And we've already got some of those shapes. I'm really hauling. I really want to get this one done yellow. So we need what, green? Whoops. Whoa, what the? Oh, I got so dizzy there. I thought that I was like moving with the thing. Okay, so green and red, which I already have red. So I just need to pull a green from somewhere, which unfortunately is a little farther away. Let's just grab from here. Okay, so we'll have green coming down here. That'll work for that color. And so then it'll be yellow. Then we need a blue to finish off the white, right? So we've got green, we've got red, and we need blue. So let's see. Blue, I think, is closer, right? Maybe? Yeah, it's over here. We'll just bring it over. Same thing. Perfect. Let's see. Do we have a train with those stars on it yet? Yeah, right there. Oh, just barely missed it, but that's okay. Let's see. I think we've got one train. Yep, that one there. Probably going to need one more. Oh, perfect. Oh, that was right on the money. Okay, let's get a circle on top of that. So I think we just cut that out. Put it in the stacker. Let's make sure that that is right. That one's going on the top. That one's going on the bottom. And that looks like our shape. Yeah? Sweet. Oh, yes. I'm feeling pretty good here, guys. Feeling pretty good. Once that goes, we're going to need to merge the colors, which is what, green? Is that this one? Yeah, green. All right, let's figure out how we want to do the fluid. Let's see, it really doesn't matter. And we're going to need room to mix in blue to make white as well. I think that'll work, actually. So we do that. Then I don't want to go in there yet because I want them to all go here. Actually, we're going to be waiting for this anyway. Then we're going to do a little dance to get them around. Oh, well. You know what? If there's a train already filled up with this star, we should be able to... Oh, yep, 2 of them. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we just need the yellow. So let's cut that off. I'm probably a little too close. Well, I mean, it works. It's a little dicey, but oh well, that works. All right, let's go ahead and clear all this stuff out. Perfect. Yellow's coming up. You know what I ought to do? I ought to make a platform that merges all 3 of them right together. I'm just thinking, would I have room to do that? I think we could do it. Let's see, while I'm not distracted too much on this, we probably ought to double check this out, make sure that we're ready for the blue, which I'm painting the blue circles. Let's see, we could probably just slap a blue painter. Oops, I've got the thing here. So painter, probably just right here will work. Actually, let's just do like that. Okay. And that should get us there. Let's just unlock that. Okay. Perfect. We probably ought to clear these out. And that looks like the shape. Sweet. Let's go back over here to this task. Okay. I know I'm ready on this one, but I need the white. But I really think I'm coming close on this one. I think I can do this. So that I could just put all 3 colors right onto the same platform. Let's see. If I get rid of those other layers. Yeah, because this will jump into there. Ooh, this one, the output could be... I didn't think about that. Because the output is going to be a little messed up. Unless I can jump it... Oh, it's too far. Push things over twice. I don't have room. Shoot. We have a little bit of extra room. I'm almost wondering if I spread them out just a little bit, that'll probably give us enough room. I'm going to delete everything on these layers because it's kind of confusing me right now. So yeah, if I were to spread this out. So this one is going to be all the way at the top. And this one, instead of being 1 space away, which is what it was, right? We'll do 2 spaces away. Does that help? Okay, so I need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, oh, how does this jump look on the inside? Oh, gosh. I just need to spread it out just a little bit more, almost. Wait, no, I don't. What if... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Actually, this still might work. Oh, boy. Because let's see, if I were to do this, it's basically running all this way. I will have to jump 1 there. That's okay. Okay, let's look at this and see what it does. Let's look like that. Actually, I'll have to jump 2 there. You know what? No, I won't. This is so stupid. Okay. That will technically work. Okay. But it's this output that's driving me crazy. Actually, maybe I could just swing the output over here. Oh, but there's still... Whoops, hold on. I need to... Get a little ahead of myself. Dang, we are almost done. If I didn't have to redesign this triple color mixer, we'd be there. What if I do? What if I'm able to push all this over 1? Would that work? Then I can do all the outputs over here. Okay, well, we finished our first task, which is pretty cool, actually. Now it's just this one here. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff for a second here. I think if I move all this stuff over 1, it will work. If I can get into it properly. Let's try it. So move it over 1 like that. Hold shift. There we go. Okay. Maybe? Oh, actually, I'm still going to have to do a bunch of jumps. And these only do 18... Okay, oh my goodness. I think I might be breaking the code here. I think I might be doing it. Because the trick is just getting this stuff over. But these, I think I could do 4 of these per pipe without losing stuff. So, and as long as, and this is still just 1 line. So as long as I'm not doing multiple lines on a bunch of these, then that should be good. Oh boy. I just need to finish connecting this all up and see if it stays at capacity, because that's really the trick. So yeah, if I just bring these down here. Oh, but this one here. Oh, this is the tricky one. What if I do this instead? Give me just a little bit of room. Oh man, this is getting crazy. And that. Hopefully that will stay at capacity. That's the trick, is to make sure everything stays at capacity. Oh man, I think I'm doing this. This is a little nuts. You just got to be thinking about this stuff a little bit. Of course, once I start pushing play and letting things run through it, we'll see how it works. I think that's it. Let's see, I need to connect these ones up here in the middle. And then I think it's time to actually put paint in it and see what it does. I'm going to be replacing this anyway. So let's just bring this up into here. Let's bring the blue up. There we go. Okay, so that's all filling up with green. That's all filling up with red. And then this one's going to be filling up with blue. Everything's all filled up, right? Those ones are all filled up. This one's waiting for this to mix, I guess. There it goes. It's mixing. Now it's coming into here. Ooh, purple. So then it's filling this up. Now that's going to purple. They all have it. White. Nice. Okay. So we're launching white over into that. Does it show what the throughput is of it? It doesn't. I think that's going to do it, though. Let's just put it in production. Let's just do it. I need to get this on all 3 layers, but let's just go ahead and connect it up first. And so that will paint those stars white. Okay. Wow. Oh my. I'm... There we go. I think that's going to do it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Man, the paints just look so cool. I love them. Like looking through the pipes and stuff. So I guess as long as we are fully outputting at full capacity up here, then we're golden. Gonna take a minute for those other layers of white paint to come through. Man, that white just glows. It is bright. Okay, assuming that works out okay, all we need is a gray square, which I don't think I brought one over yet, right? Let's bring that one down. So yeah, the question is this outputting at full capacity? I mean, they look like they're full, right? Maybe? Actually, maybe there's a little bit of gap. Maybe it's still booting up. I mean, I'm seeing a little bit of gap. It's kind of coming and going. I don't think it's at full capacity. I mean, that this drops off a little bit. Yeah, see, they kind of lowered down a little. But maybe that's just the result of the paint mixing. All right, well, this is going to be on the top side. So let's get a merger ready for that. Let's see, this one here. I think it needs to be flipped. Top, there we go. Top, bottom. Okay, so these will go into this side here. And these will come into the bottom. There we go. And then we just disconnect this, do the swap-a-rooney, and that'll get us that shape. I'm just trying to take a closer look at this because I feel like I'm missing something. Because the pipe levels kind of fluctuate a little. And over here, like if I select this, it's at 100 now, but if it bobbles down. Oh yeah, see, it went to 90. Yeah, I feel like there's something slightly wrong with this that's making it slow down just a bit. Because the input pipes don't fluctuate, right? Like you can see the levels of these kind of bob a bit. Oh, but I did see the level of that bob a bit too. I wonder if it's an input thing. Well, they're sitting there. It probably isn't an input thing. Maybe they're fine. I just wish I could see, like, Is this at 100% capacity like you do on the belts? I mean, it is close. It's very, very close. But I'm slightly nervous that I think that this is not operating at capacity, and it's got to be this. Like, if anything, maybe this. Combining these two, because everything else. Hey, all right, let's worry about that in just a minute. Let's swap this out. And oh man, okay. Whoop. There we go. Okay, and we can clear that out. Perfect. Nice. Those look awesome. I do like the white. It's just so bright. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of watching this. Does that mean that if this empties, it's not outputting properly? I don't know. If you guys have any ideas what might be going on, I feel like it's not quite at capacity. And you know, they do have these, fluid tank, stores unused fluid. I wonder if I need that as like a buffer system in between. Because see, the purple just emptied. The purple just totally emptied out, while they still have... I don't know. But as long as I'm doing one jump per thing, the only one that might make me nervous is this one here, where I'm combining these two outputs into one jumping unit. That may be what's slowing it down. I'm just watching these fluids. Like, this one kind of gets full. Like, the white is clearly full. And it just like it takes a while for it to empty, which means I think that it's got to be bottleneck, like I said, because I'm combining these two and then doing the jumper. Because you watch these other ones, like the white will just keep going down as long as it's... Let's see. So yeah, it's loading back up, and then it just keeps going down. Like, it's constantly moving. But this one here, both of these, like, look at that. That was all full, and it wasn't doing anything. I think that's the problem. I need to figure out a better way to get this white one not to jump with two other things. It needs to be on its own. Ugh, but this whole crossover thing here is just making it really yucky. I don't know how... I don't know. I've got to figure this out. I have an idea. If I take all of this... Whoops. Oh, man, this is going to be yucky. Wait. I was just like, I could shift it all down 1 or even 2, just so I can open up this space a little more so I can get that white paint in. But then it's going to mess up all this stuff, especially this here. Oh, boy. Well, we are almost done, too. Oh, there we go. So that's our last train delivery on that one. Let's go ahead and watch it come in to the vortex from way down yonder. Let's see. Is that it there? Yep. Okay. Here it comes. And whoop. Oh, wrong one. Whoop. Wait, what? Okay, maybe I have no idea. I thought that it had a shape on it, but maybe it didn't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Hey, we got 2 of those tasks done, which was super fun. I like those paint mixers. I'm just going to spend just a minute here on this one. I really want to get this fixed. I think that's got to be the problem, is that it's this here. So I'm going to spend just a minute on this, and I'll be right back. Well, it'll be more than just a minute, but... All right, I've been messing with this for a while. I can't think of... I spaced this out so that I could get this over, so that this has its own jumper instead of merging with the jumpers, which we learned was probably, part of the problem. But then I shuffled things around, and now just getting all this stuff here going is kind of messy. So I don't know. I'm gonna put this on pause for now. Pause. If you've got any thoughts or suggestions, I'm thinking I may end up just redesigning it, but having... I don't know. I've got to figure something else out. But I think it would be helpful to have an entire platform that could just make white, instead of having 2 platforms do one color mixing, and then the output goes into the other platform and do the other color mixing and everything like that. I don't know. I think that's going to be the best solution. So anyway, if you have any thoughts, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to have to redesign this thing from the ground up. As always, we do need to go in here and, oh, we got full operator status to unlock from these guys. Nice. Wow, that's a crazy looking shape. All right. And, oh, I got 2 on this one. Oh, never mind. I got a couple. Oh, that was kind of looks like a watermelon looking type thing. Maybe just because of the colors. Oh my goodness, I'm going again. What the, how many of these do I have? Okay, we've moved on to that. There we go. Wow. I guess since this one doesn't need as many shapes as these other ones, right now I'm only at 30,000 for those. And yeah, operator status 63, top 8.8 worldwide. 8.8% worldwide. That is something. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like and maybe drop a comment below. And we will catch you guys next time. Have a great day.